Hello, sports fans, and welcome to another edition of Scott Sports 101. I'm Scott Trello. We're going to talk Browns and some NFL draft, mock draft, and we're going to talk. We have some Cavs and some Cavs news and NBA news regarding the coronavirus, and also Buckeyes and NCAA March Madness news regarding that as well. We'll talk about that in the Tribe and Major League Baseball. But first, here is today's Scott Sports 101 trivia question. Which rookie player was key in helping the Houston Rockets win the NBA championship in 1994? I will have the answer later in the podcast. Now for some Browns news. The Browns mock draft roundup. One position for different players remains analysts' best guess for Browns. Now, if you thought there'd be a clear picture that about what the Browns, might do with the number 10 pick overall in the first round of the NFL draft after the combine, you came to the wrong place, as sources said. There's consistency with the project's position, there's little of it when it comes to the actual player. Here is the latest from around the internet with 1 week to go before free agency begins. And I have what I'm going to tell you right now. Bucky Brooks of NFL.com, he's talking about offensive tackle Andrew Thomas from Georgia, and here's a little of note. Breaking from the norm, Brooks envisions the Dolphins, who pick 5th, to go with an offensive tackle instead of quarterback Tuye Tagovailoa. Chris Trespasso of CBSSports.com mentions Mekhi Becton of Louisville, and the of note states, in this scenario, Trapasso predicts the Browns will trade up to the number 8th pick to snag Becton. Ryan Wilson of CBSSports.com is referring to offensive tackle Tristan Wirfs of Iowa. And here's a little of note: Wirfs would be the third of 3 straight tackles to come off the board in Wilson's predictions. Kevin Hansen of SportsIllustrated.com has talked about Becton as well. Here's another of note: the Browns would be chopping Becton over Thomas at this point in the draft, per Hansen. Dane Burglar of the Athletic is talking about Jedrick Willis Jr. Of Alabama, and the of note states through Willis played exclusively at RT in college. Burglar believes he has traits to be a Pro Bowler at LT. Eric Edholm of Yahoo Sports is talking about Wirfs, and Edholm sees Wirfs as almost feels like too perfect fit with the Browns' new analytics heavy front office. Chad Reuter of NFL.com talks about defensive tackle Jason Kinlaw of South Carolina, and here's the of note: in this scenario, Reuter projects the Browns to trade back to number 16 with the Falcons. Luke Esterling of Draft Wire is talking about Willis, and here's a little of note: Esterling believes Willis would be worthy of a top 5 selection. And Josh Nass of Roto World is talking about Andrew Thomas of Georgia, and here's the of note: Thomas would be the fourth offensive tackle off the board in this projection. Now, we'll see what happens when free agency gets underway next week, and we'll see what happens when the NFL draft gets underway 6 weeks from now. And that will be on April 23rd. And joining me for that, and I'll be podcasting round one of the NFL draft. Joining me for that I'll be at the Murphy House podcasting, home of my really good friends, Matt and Katie Murphy. And joining me for that podcast will be my really good friend, none other than Matt Murphy. And we'll break it down. We'll give you all the picks in the first round. We'll let you know when they come in, and we'll talk NFL free agency and all that. We'll talk about what the Browns did and all that. So please join me for that on the 23rd. And I'll have broadcast rounds 2, 3, and 4 from Studio B, which is my TV room studio upstairs, and also rounds 5, 6, and 7 on Saturday, April 25th, leading up to pick 254, Mr. Irrelevant. And I will have all of that for you. Please tune in. I'm really looking forward to that. And so we'll see what happens. Turning now to the Cavs. The Cavs lost to the Chicago Bulls last night, 108-103 at the United Center in Chicago, Illinois, snapping their 2-game win streak. The Cavs were down by 2 at the end of the first quarter, 29-27. Then the Cavs trailed by 2 at halftime, 54-52. Then in the third, the Cavs and Bulls were tied at the end of the third, 78-78. And in the fourth, the Cavs tried to get over the hurdle as the Bulls went on to win by the final of 108-103. The Cavs won 19-46 in the season. The Bulls go to 22-43. Colin Sexton led the way with 26 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. Kevin Love, 17 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Andre Drummond, 21 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. And Larry Nance Jr., 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Now, we have some NBA news. After taking the initial step to play games in empty arenas, the NBA has issued a statement on Wednesday that all games will be suspended until further notice after a Utah Jazz player, reportedly Rudy Gobert, tested positive for the coronavirus. Now, he left the arena, was not in the arena when they canceled the Bulls-Oklahoma City Thunder game, and they canceled right then and there. And there was also an NBA referee that was diagnosed with the coronavirus. But the games that are in action on Wednesday tonight will finish, and we will continue to update this report as more information becomes available. And now, there's also March Madness tournament news that I have for you. The NCAA has issued a statement that Ohio and all the other states hosting NCAA March Madness tournament games will be played as scheduled, but they will not allow fans in the arenas. Only players and parents of players will be allowed in the arenas due to the coronavirus. And the reason for this change is because they do not want anyone to come into contact with anybody that might be affected by the virus. Now, Dayton is set to host the first 4 games of the tournament, and Cleveland will host rounds 1 and 2 of the tournament. Now, as I've said, the tournament games will go on as scheduled, but fans will not be allowed in the arenas. There are already 17 cases of coronavirus, and that is why for this change. And now, will this affect the Major League Baseball season, which begins in a few weeks? And the NFL draft is 6 weeks away. Will it affect that? And will it affect the upcoming NFL season and and all the other sports the sports seasons as well? We'll have to wait and see what happens. I also found out that actor Tom Hanks and his wife have the coronavirus, so that's why there are already 17 cases of this, and hopefully within a few weeks or a few months, this will simmer down. So I'll keep you updated as developments become available. We will get to the Buckeyes and the Tribe in just a moment, but right now it is time to reveal the answer to today's Scott Sports 101 trivia question. Let me find it here. I'm sorry if which rookie player was a key in helping the Houston Rockets win their NBA championship in 1994? And if you said Sam Cassell, you are correct. Though selected as the 24th in the 1993 NBA draft as a rookie, Sam Cassell was a key contributor to the 93-94 Rockets championship run. He won 2 championships with the team, and in his first 2 years in the NBA, and went on to have a notable career. I have another trivia question in my next podcast, so stay tuned for that. The Ohio State Buckeyes will face the Purdue Boilermakers in the Big Ten tournament tomorrow night at Bankers Life Fieldhouse, in downtown Indianapolis, in Indiana. The Buckeyes have the 7th seed in this year's March Madness tournament, while the Purdue Boilermakers have the 10th seed. And I do know right now, hopefully, I don't think they're going to allow fans in that arena tomorrow, so I think that affects this as well. But tip-off for tomorrow night's game between the Buckeyes and Boilermakers is at 6:30 Big Ten Network. The Cactus League game between the Tribe and the Kansas City Royals was canceled today at Goodyear Ballpark in Goodyear, Arizona, and I think it's because of the developments of the coronavirus. I'm not sure, but the Tribe will hopefully be back in action tomorrow as they will take on the San Diego Padres at Goodyear Ballpark in Goodyear, Arizona. First pitch at 4:05 p.m. and you can hear the game on the radio home of the Tribe, WTAM 1100. Well, that's just about going to wrap it up for this edition of Scott Sports 101. Always remember, be a team player each and every day, any way possible. I'll be back with another podcast tomorrow. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1, I'm done.